Pokemon is weird. Hello, random stranger who I don't know anything about, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. I'm Professor Sapling, and I will help you start your very own Pokemon journey. All I need to know is your name, gender, and your preference of magical animal slave. You're underaged? Well, why would that matter? I'll take this dangerous creature and fancy thingamafuck and go explore. What? You're not going until I explain more things to you? Why would a child ever need to be explained anything? Whatever, fine. I'll tell you some more things about this strange world. And drop the fucking voice, I'm getting sick of it. Firstly, what the hell even are Pokemon? Besides them being just monsters that can fit in your pocket, that question is way too broad. I mean, where to even begin with Pokemon? Some are elemental, some are robots, some are animals, some are food, some are gods, some are actual gods, some are just dead. Pokemon can be literally anything. Cute, badass, ugly, stupid, god, Mr. Mime. They're all different in their own ways. Except when they're not and they just rehash older designs. Looking at you, Dedenne. But to keep them more organized, we classified each of them into different types, like fire or ice. No need to ask questions like, if there's a bug type, shouldn't there also be types for the other animal groups like mammal and fish? How is it that these types given to Pokemon by humans does it seem to affect how effective Pokemon's attacks are to each other like a fucking rock, paper, scissors match in the wild? Why in this world where regular animals don't exist would there even be need for a normal type? If you ask yourself stuff like that, then you're clearly a Ditto trying to take over my life, and I must now forcibly put you in one of my tiny balls to use you as a violent slave. Whoops, sorry, that was my sadism talking again. Pokemon trainers have a lot of that. I mean, why else would we force these lovable, most of them creatures to fight for our own game in brutal one-on-one combat? We say that Pokemon is about friendship, but why care for your slaves when you can put their souls into a computer to never be used ever? And if they're not comfortable with fighting, then they'll have to be used for breeding. Now, Mr. Whoopee Cushion, go and fuck that giant armed turtle. I will not let you stop fucking until I get the perfect child out of you. Is this sounding more and more like slavery to you? Well, be happy that it's just this now. Back in Gen 1, people used whips to keep their slaves in line. Why even make Pokemon fight at all? Because we're so sadistic that we base our entire society on this sport. There are worldwide tournaments held all the time to see who is the best at collecting slaves. Well, most of them probably got to the top because they drugged those slaves enough. Yes, you could dope your Pokemon. What of it, small child? It's up to you to be the very best, like no one ever was, at slave trading. And because almost everyone does this sport, you're obviously gonna have rivals. Like this guy. I genuinely forgot your name. So get your balls ready for some action-packed slavery, but also be sure to record all information about these creatures, then give that information back to me. I'm a professor after all, and I too apparently don't know anything about Pokemon yet besides being a fucking professor and clearly need a small child to do all the work for me. I mean, who else would I turn to? But be careful on your way, because there will be villains too. There are lots of crazy organizations ready and willing to cause a ruckus, like the Steely McFeely group, the Aquaphobia and Terraphobia group, the Toxic Fan group. Ooh, all so evil. Their sole intent each time is to use the power of their region's god for evil. Why? Because power good. Why would it be wrong for an evil group to capture a god, but an ignorant child capturing that same god is fine? Because everybody apparently just trusts you for no reason. You are the main character after all. We're all just NPCs, and we'll never know true love or kindness. Just artificial malice and blind immorality, forever trapped in your screen. No suffering or enjoyment in the void, just endless sin. Maybe that's why we're all sadists. So as a quick summary, Pokemon is a series about small kids collecting a myriad of slaves for battling, training, and fucking while never even thinking about going to an actual school. Did you get all that? Good. That was the simple stuff.